my name is Giselle Barreto Fetterman, and I am the Second Lady of Pennsylvania. I'm also a friend of Ebta, but also a fan of her spirit, of her passion, and of her work. Her Pittsburgh Bridges piece is my favorite. It was so lovely to see all the different religions and cultures brought in together to the city that I love so much, with the signature bridges as a highlight. And I think it allowed everyone to see a part of themselves in it, and I thought it was really powerful.
As a parent, a conversation we had around cultural competency and some of the issues that we had going in our district around race and student differences at the time. When I went to her house and met her family, we had dinner, and as she was showing me her artwork, one of her pieces from 2017, which is the one behind me, Expressions, stood out. It stood out because it recognizes people's differences. It also recognizes their similarities and why it's important for people to come together. And I thought it was a beautiful piece of art, and talked to her about possibly buying it for myself personally. She was kind enough to circle back in a few weeks and decided to dedicate it to our new building. We had to put in pieces of acrylic, and we proudly display it in our building. We've also included a picture of Ebta Hall and a little description of
is the artwork that she did, Pittsburgh Builds Bridges. Just trying to show students in a visual way, not even just students, staff and adults, that yes, we all have our differences, things that make us unique. But what's special about the Pittsburgh community is we find a way to work together towards that. And just that idea of the bridge, bringing two different areas together, spanning those differences, I thought was fantastic. So we were very appreciative that Ebta Hall donated some of her artwork to us. We created posters, have them hanging throughout the school. This one's in our cafeteria. But it's a message we'll continue to share and grow. And Ebta Hall, we've kind of combined that message with a program we have called Dignity and Respect. And again, it's focusing on, yes, we're all different, but we all deserve to be treated with dignity.
One day at the building, he was having an anxiety attack. And that same week, Ebta Hall brought her painting Pittsburgh Built Bridges. And he came home that day just telling me, "Oh, Mom, I want to tell you all about this because something great happened today." He said that at the moment that he saw the painting, it reminded him that there were people out there like us, supporting us, going through the same thing that we were going through. And he said, at that moment, I felt calmer when I was supposed to be feeling worse. So for me, it was a blessing to know that an experience that could totally have been breakdown for him in that anxiety attack. It was something that taught him in a way that, yeah, that's the word that is out there. Bad things are going to happen, but we have people in our community that, are making a difference. So in that way, we are very, very grateful to know that through Ebta Hall's painting, God is using her as a big instrument in our community to show the love and the unity and everything that we need to have a better world to live for our kids. So thank you for what you do. We are truly blessed to see your work.
Great. Last year I was fortunate enough to come across Ebta Hall's work on social media and felt truly inspired by it, and I thought that it would be a great inspiration for my students as well. I reached out to her and asked her if she would like to come in and speak with my students, and she graciously did. They were so excited. They felt very inspired by her work. Many of them even created their own versions of her Pittsburgh Builds Bridges piece.
I came to learn Ebta Hall is an experienced artist, and when I heard about her art and the meaning and intent behind it, I knew I had to have a painting. Ebta Hall said to me, "Choose one that speaks to your heart." And that's how I found the Tree of Life. On Christmas Eve, that painting, still wet, was presented to me. It was presented with a personal and heartfelt letter from Ebtihal, sharing her memories and her accolades with her time spent with my beloved father. Suffice it to say, when I saw that painting and read Ebtihal's letter, it had a lasting impression on me, which I will never forget. The many tears that I cried when I saw that painting were tears of joy, tears for my new friend, and tears for the memories of my father. It was a Christmas I shall remember as long as I live. So now I would like to share with you my tree of life. Thank you and blessings to all.
This painting, to me, in my heart, is magic. When I first saw it on Instagram, I was having a very, very troubled week, and I had a great sadness in my spirit that week. I saw this painting, and it spoke to me. Everything in this painting meant something to me, and talked to me, and gave me healing and peace. And that night, I fell asleep with the painting up on my phone as I held it on my chest,